You also had their microphone turned off. That's funny. I literally remember it because I turned it off because I was testing something last night. I was like, I gotta remember to turn it back on. Should I turn it back on now? No. No. Whatever. I was just talking about how, like... Oh yeah, you know when I was just, like... flutter jumping on that bone rock that one time? That was because... that's where my game crashed. And I gave up on it last time I played this game. And that's why I've only had one world done. Because when I went into the second world, it just... you know. You know, you should just be able to, like, do that. Shouldn't need to, like, talk to it. Because I already talked to it. Yay. You know, this is... I think they should make a Mario Galaxy that's just like these stages. You call it Super Mario Bros. 3. I just like My favorite part about the Galaxy games are the weird, like, gimmick stages like this. This is why I play Galaxy. This is what I think is interesting about this game. Like, oh, what about Good Egg? What about the Yoshi world? And it's like, no. This. Like, look at this. Switches? Like, come on. You have to admit this is cool. Now, of course, this means that we would get... Okay, that's real funny. We would get bad gimmicks, true. But think about all the flip switch stages we would get. You just don't see the vision. It's like, oh, you know, whenever I see people complaining like, oh, I love Deltarune, but I hate when it does all these gimmicks. Like, why does it have to have a gimmick every chapter? And to that I say, yeah, sometimes I agree. Chapter 3's, you know, mini game inside of a game wasn't really that interesting to me personally. But then it's like, but for every one of those, we get like a semi Smash Bros. Platformer fighter in Chapter 5. Like, come on. Like, you gotta think about the big picture. That's, well, maybe I need to think about the bigger level. Ah! I forgot they do that. Kind of reminds me of like the no flood sections of Sunshine. I could have made that. Oh, hey. Super Mario Galaxy. Yay. What's this? You brought back a Star Bunny? Know the one thing in the galaxy better than one of those. Know the one... What? You brought back a Star Bunny. Know the thing in the galaxy cutter than one of those. Oh, cuter. Know the one thing in the galaxy cuter than one of those? This is why they call it dyslexia disability. Because you do this. This is what it's like. It's like you're screaming, no, it says cuter, not cutter, are you stupid? And the answer is yeah. Nothing, that's what. Looks like Toad. Hello. Give me this. Okay. What do you want? Shake the thing while you're spinning. Well, I'll do the same thing. Yeah, I'll just press Y. Oh. Just kind of hoping for a new level. Dun 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 dun. This one. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I see, I'm gonna need Yoshi. Oh, okay. Hmm. Hold on, I got this. I always find it funny when I see, like, what the... Okay. When I see, like, Nintendo fans, like, specifically Nintendo fans, and they're like, they look at, you know, it was like when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, and there was the fight with, what's his name? Void Kong? Yeah, that guy. And it's like, if you compare him next to DK, he's huge. But it's like, the reason why he's huge is because if he was his actual size, you wouldn't want to fight him because he'd be so small. Like, the reason why they make them big is because it's like, if they're not big, then they're harder to hit. That's so, like with this Spiny. Spinies aren't actually this big. They're just like that so that it's easier to see them. And it's just like a thing about video games that is, I didn't do that. I didn't aim there. That was Yoshi. Okay. No. Oh. Ow. Yoshi, Yoshi. I need you to lock EF in. This guy. Okay. Yay. Oh, what's this? Oh! No, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't get the... Oh. Oh, is this that Thunder Lakitu guy? I think it is. I remember watching, like, Mario boss fight compilations on my iPad when I was like 10. What? Stop. And I remember this guy. I think he was in a Mario Party also. I could be mistaken on that though. But this does feel like a very Mario Party Wii kind of enemy. This music is also kind of Mario Party Wii. Maybe I'm just misremembering what the Mario Party Wii games were like. Yoshi. What? That's nice. Yoshi, dude. That's nice. I don't know why people didn't hate this game when it came out. Like, imagine having to do this with, like, Wii Shake controls. Like, you can't even turn the camera all the way around. Like, why? This kind of feels like the boss to let you turn the camera all the way around for. Maybe he's too far away and you can only hit him when he's doing this. Okay. You see, one of the hardest enemies, one of the hardest fights in any Mario game is the fight you have with the camera. That goes for most games made, like, before the Switch, really. Because they hadn't figured out that free camera movement is actually a good thing. And it's okay to let the player clip inside the wall sometimes. Okay, that's all for now. Of that level. What about this one? Nope. Got all those ones. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, you're supposed to jump on them? Did they ever confirm that the drill in Mario Wonder is supposed to be the same drill as in the Mario Galaxy games? Because it feels like it's supposed to be the same drill. Or at least not the direct inspiration. I see. Mario. The thing about the Galaxy games is just that sometimes Mario decides to run around in circles. Oh, hey. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Oh, hi. I need to go over here. Oh, I still need to... yeah. Because you go over here, and then you get on the big one. This is kind of like my favorite stuff about Mario games. And you can just mess with the geometry of a level. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay. It's always very stressful trying to follow an enemy. Because it's like, you know, if I bump into them, why do I get hit, you know? Like, I'm the one who's putting more force on them than they are to me. If anything, they should get hurt. Like if you run full force into a spinning fan, then the force should hurt the other people and not you. The force should hurt the fan. You shouldn't get hurt. Like why isn't it like that, huh? Why don't things conform to what I do? Oh, I see. Coins are like practically worthless in this game. So I don't know why I feel good about collecting them, but I do. I mean, they're worthless in most Mario games, really. Think the Mario Odyssey and Donkey Kong Bonanza ways of handling coins are the best, you know, just like costumes. Or like roadblocks or whatever. Like pay 1,000 coins and you get to get 1 star more. Or you get to open this boss fight. Oh, I see. Oh. Oops. Oh, he anticipated that. Oops. Give me that. Yay. Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think the best 3D Mario games are whatever the first 3D Mario game you played was. Because 3D Mario games is really... It's not that there isn't... It's not that there aren't things like it. It's just that... Like, it's a very unique feel. But all Mario games are... Like, they're all the same kind of unique, you know? Like, they're all good... Not in different ways, necessarily, because they're all... Like, all Mario games are Mario games, at the end of the day. And it's just like... They all kind of feel a little... I don't want to say samey, because, like... You know, like, Sunshine is not... That's a very, like, anti-Mario game. But, because it's like, you know... I'm saying that because I've heard people go on and on about how the Galaxy games are like some of the greatest things to ever grace humanity. And it's, you know, I played them way, way after the fact. Even though that, like, I was alive when the Galaxy games came out. I'm pretty sure we had them at one point. But I don't remember playing them, is what I'm trying to say. But I do remember playing 3D World. And I think to myself, okay, right now, would I rather play Galaxy 1 or would I rather play Mario 3D World? And it's like, I think I would rather play Mario 3D World. And it's like, does that mean Mario 3D World is objectively the better game? And it's like, no, not necessarily. But it does, like, you know, the people who grew up where Mario 64 was one of their first games, they go, you know, Mario 64 is one of the greatest games of all time. And I'm not saying it isn't, because it definitely did a lot of things that were unique for the time. But it's also like, you know, it's old. It's 30 years old now. It's so old. Like, playing Mario 64 currently, you know, I'm not saying it isn't a classic, because it is. But it's also like, if you didn't grow up with it, you kind of have to appreciate it in a very specific way. And that way is, I understand that this is very important to the history of video games, but also, sometimes I don't want to sit through this fucking thing. Oh, they're all already destroyed. I thought this was gonna be one of those torture segments. Oh. I think this is a torture segment. Oops. Well, it's definitely gonna be a torture segment later, that's for sure. Although that was a lot better than the bomb segment from the last game. Although the bomb segment could very well still be in this game, considering I have not played. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. The best Mario game is the one that you grew up with. And there's no real... Like, what's the best one? The answer is it doesn't matter. It's whatever you feel the best one is. It's probably not Sunshine, though. Like there's an asterisk to that sentence. The best Mario game is whatever one you grew up with, except Sunshine. That's not to say I think Sunshine... I don't like Sunshine. I like Sunshine. But that's no one's favorite Mario game. Because, like, before that, Mario 64 came out. And if you're, like, on the bit of the older side for Mario fans, then that was, like, a revolutionary time in, like, your life. Because you had only been playing 2D Mario games by that point. And then here's a 3D game that you're playing probably for the first time. And so it's like, then Sunshine comes out and it's kind of just like the same but different. And then if you're on the younger end, then you played Mario Sunshine, and then Galaxy came out a couple years later. And it's like, Galaxy is kind of like the Mario 64 of the, like, 2000s. So it's like, it's not, like, no one who's played Sunshine can say that they've only played Sunshine, you know, like, if you've played Mario 64, you might be able to say you've only played Mario 64. Or if you've played Galaxy, you might be able to say that you've only played Galaxy. That does not apply for Sunshine. Sunshine is, you know, if you played Sunshine, then that means you played the other games. There is no one who just played Sunshine. That person does not exist. I also think, like, the GameCube, it wasn't the GameCube era, like, one of the shortest eras of, like, oh, I think that's a pit down there, but I can't tell because there's a 1-up. Well, it's not worth wasting a life just to get a 1-up, right? Ow. Looks like I was right again. Ah! Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Please. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now let's do this again. And not long jump directly into enemy fire. Oh. Well now. Get up. See, it's rushing time now. I don't even care about that 1-up. Please. Hey. Now what do we do? Okay. Oh, I see. I understand. Please, please. Thank you. Oh, thank you. It's probably just telling me how fire flowers work. I have an idea of how fire flowers work. Kind of a shame that the fire flowers had to be a limited power-up in this game. Because it's like... But they're so cool. Ah! All right. Whoa. No? Okay, thank you. I was just gonna send me directly into the thwomps. Super Mario Galaxy. I was thinking about doing a stream where it's like I get my Wii U out and I play some of my old Wii U games. Unfortunately, that cannot be Mario 3D World because I don't know what happened. My copy of 3D World just doesn't work, I guess. But I've got like... I think it'd be interesting to check out like my old Mario Maker levels. I didn't play many games on the Wii U, but I definitely played... It was like Smash and Mario Maker. That was like what I played. And there was also Yoshi's Woolly World, Nintendo Land, New Super Mario Bros. U. You know, whatever the Skylanders was. I think did I play Skylanders on the Wii U? I don't know. I definitely played Lego Dimensions on the Wii U. I remember that. But yeah, and I was thinking like, okay, what would you call that segment? And the initial thought, you know, is just like alliteration. Oh, Wii U Wednesday. Then I was like, then I have to wait till Wednesday to do it. And I was like, I don't really want to. What about tomorrow? Why can't I do it tomorrow? So it's like, okay, but then it's Wii U Monday. And I was like, should that be called Wii U? Should it be called Wii U Monday? And I was like, well, what if you called it something else? Way back Wii U, you know, it's always, you gotta have the alliteration. That's the easiest, it's the easiest thing to do. So Wii U way back, Wii U look back, me, we, you know. These guys, I know these guys from Mario Party, and nothing else. Oh, hey. Okay. Okay. Well, now I know what I need to do. Oh. I see. These aren't coins. That's a coin, though. Oh, so this is the one where if you go in water, then it's like it's bad. I get you now. No. Oh, right. When I spin now, it creates cloud. Alright, 70. 71. What's this? There's a cool trick to make clouds. Is this just going to show me how to spin jump? It appears it is just teaching me how to spin jump. Alright, thanks for nothing. Although if I go over there, I can't go back to the tree. So now all the coins are back? Okay. I think this might be a... Oh. Okay. Well, it would be cheating if you were good at, you know, doing the objective. I only need 24. There we go. No, I don't need to do anything fancy. Just do the thing as the average person would do it. Oh, right. Okay, now let's see. Oh, hey. Wonder if there are coins in here. Oh, I understand. We were supposed to find the pipe. Now that's what I call styling. Okay, I have your coins now. Yes. Can't shoot my coins. Well, I just need to pick up the cloud again. It's okay. This kind of looks like Peach's Castle, like the Smash 64 stage, not the actual Peach's Castle. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do now. This. There we go. It's as shrimple as that. As shrimple as pie. I do tend to 100% Mario games. To the best of my abilities. In Mario 3D Land, the 3DS one, there's... You know, it's the coins. It's all the coins. It's about the coins, right? Like the coin star things. Those are the collectibles in 3D Land. And one of the things they did was, you know, there's like 120 of them normally. But for... like, they were trying to implement the Street Pass into the game. And the Street Pass, if you didn't know, that was a thing on the 3DS. Whereas basically, if your 3DS connected to another 3DS, and you had it all ready, oh, it's this thing, then that means you would get a Street Pass, and like you could see their Mii that they had, and like their name. It would give you certain things in certain games, and yada yada. And basically... oh, I see. Can I get a cloud? Can I get a cloud, please? No? Okay. What's this? And basically, for 3D Land, they let you do, like, mini star coin levels. Kind of like the, whatever the houses were, you know, like the mini house games that they had in 3D World. They would let you do one of those. And pretty much how it would work is you get the Street Pass, and now there's a new world that's reopened up and you can get another star coin from it. Now my question was, is normally in Mario games, there's a set number of collectibles you can get. It's, you know, the 120 stars in Mario 64, or the 120 stars in Galaxy, that kind of stuff. But this meant that there was no set amount. You could get all the coin stars in the game, but you could have more than normal because of the Street Pass stuff. And I was like, okay, so I was wondering, you know, technically I can do more than the 100% now because I can do more than the 100% will allow me to. Because, you know, you can get the star coins from Street Pass. So I was like, okay, what's the limit? Is the limit like, because I think there's like 300? I could be misremembering this. There's a whatever amount of star coins in 3D Land. And I was like, what's the limit? And then I found out the limit's 999. And I was like, okay, so I would have to get, you know, 800 whatever street passes to reach the max amount of star coins I can get. And there's only like 20 unique levels that you could potentially receive. So you'd be doing the same like 20, 30 second, well really 1 second levels or so. And it's like all that just for something, because like Street Pass isn't around anymore. Well, you can still do it, but you have to, you know, gamble on the fact that there are just people walking around with their 3DS who also have Street Pass. And it's like, if you live in a major city, then that chance is, you know, higher. It might mean you get, you know, one every couple of days or so if you just keep walking every day. Maybe if you know, you live in New York or Los Angeles, then that's higher. But I guess you know where I don't live. And so it's like, okay, well, you can just do it through the, you know, you know, there are ways to, let's say, emulate, yes, the effects of the Street Pass, but even those are intentionally limited because it's meant to mimic how the actual Street Pass was. So you'd have to spend all your Street Pass points on this one game for like, you know, months, pretty much. What am I doing? And it's like, I don't feel like that's worth it. Although, ironically, you know how in New Super Mario Bros. 2, the 3DS one, it's the one about the coins, right? And like, how many coins can you collect? I got the maximum amount of coins in that one. And that requires you to play like the same stage for like 10 hours to get, you know, 1 billion coins or whatever it was. Kinda looks like a Whale Lord. Not Whale Lord, Whalmer. So I didn't do that one in 3D World. So you can technically say that I didn't 100% it. This guy's from Mario Kart 8. Oh, he's all Ouroboros and whatnot. What do you want me to do here? Oh. I see. Oh. Okay, man. You wanna be like that? Okay, I understand now. Is Ouroborosing? Take a drink every time you play a Nintendo game, and there's an Ouroboros enemy. Oh, I guess that would be... It's not really a drinking game, you know? It's really only like one per Nintendo game. Almost like you're just playing until you get to the Ouroboros enemy. But like, you kind of misunderstand the assignment, and then you just play like a bunch of Star Fox games, or Fire Emblem games, and it's like, oh, there's no Ouroboros here. So you just end up playing hundreds of hours worth of games, and like, you can't drink anything. Because, like, you need to see the Ouroboros enemy, but you're not really into, like, Mario or Zelda or Splatoon. Or you play Animal Crossing. You try to 100% complete all the Animal Crossing games. Take a drink every time you see an Ouroboros in the Animal Crossing games. That's how you need to get yourself... That's the kind of games you need to play to get yourself sober. Down now, wow, 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 wow. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. I think I might... Oh. Isn't this... hmmm Farms? Huh. I was gonna say I think I might call it quits after this one. Because I don't really feel like this game is like a, you know, play it for 5 hours straight kind of game. Although I was muted for like the first 30 minutes of the stream. It's gonna be an interesting bot upload. Back when I was first doing all this stuff, one of the main problems I had was... Ow. One of the main problems I had was... Ah, it's you. How many do you want? 70. Was I would accidentally hit the record button instead of the stream button. And I was like, okay. That's probably good, I think. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Is that it? That's all I get? Oh, I guess I only need 4 now. 3. There we go. Don't run into the buzzsaws, Mario. I know that's your favorite... I know that's your favorite thing to do. And, oh, I can't remember... I can't make the joke. I can't remember the stage. From Team Fortress 2, the one with the buzzsaws. The Capture the Flag one? Are there no good Capture the Flag maps in Team Fortress 2? I can't think of... Like, okay, whenever I think of Capture the Flag in Team Fortress 2, it's 2-Fort and Turbine. Or Double Cross. And it's like, I have never played a serious match of any of those maps before. Oh, hey. So it's like, I think it just doesn't exist. I can probably just do this regularly. Oh, I see. I understand now. Bombs? Ah! Oh, that's nice. I see, if you step on them, then he stops. Ah, yeah. Okay, I see how it is. Could do more Tomodachi. Add some of the Chapter 5 guys from Deltarune. Still haven't added realz. Kinda didn't want to add realz for a while, but now that Chapter 5 has come out and he's like kind of more of a character, I'm like, now I kind of want to add realz. I liked seeing that realz was a bit of an asshole. Or that he can be a bit of an asshole. That was fun to see. But anyways, I'm gonna stop it here for now. I'll see everyone. Wii U Monday. I think it's got a ring to it. Anyways, see you later. Bye.